All right, we're live. Should be. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We are good. I cannot hear my own voice much. There we go. There we go. Gotta hear my voice in my ears a little bit. I used to hate that, but now it tells me that I actually am live and streaming correctly. Alright, I should make my social posts. The blue skies and the Twitters. Social media is dumb. Here we are. Okay. Bam, there we go. How's everybody doing? What is up? Just getting ready to go live. I have not posted yet. Bam. There we go. There we go. All right. We've got everything posted. We are up. We are ready. How are we doing? What's up, Arvar? What is up? I'm good. I'm good. I almost went live yesterday and totally forgot that I had my own local that was on my own channel. If y'all don't know, from the YouTube side of things, because it only goes live on Twitch, but every Monday is the Minnesota local, the Minnesota Rivals local. Which is super stacked and really fun to watch. Everyone's really good, way better than me. I don't know why y'all watch me, but that is, yeah. That's what's up on Mondays. But I was gonna do this stream yesterday and totally forgot that I had. And, like, there's going to be times where I don't stream that local because I have to do, you know, a sponsor obligation, or I just need to go live. I have whatever's going on. And this time I'm like, I can just do this tomorrow. That's fine. That is totally fine. All right. Let people tune in still. But yeah, got that going on. Working on a bunch of off-stream stuff, so I haven't been live quite as much. Actually, I'm really excited. I'm working on a bunch of off-stream stuff that is like travel content about going to events and like that kind of thing. I'm really excited about it. So I worked on a video at Smash Camp. I watched for down to earth takes about various things. Well, it was more of a sarcastic asking why people watch, but sure, thank you. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I filmed stuff at Smash Camp. I'm going to be filming stuff at Combo Breaker in 2 weeks, but also I'm going to the Fusion Major, and we are very excited about that, which is an event that is flying me out as a joke. I wanted to give a genuine compliment. I like your stream. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be at the Fusion Major, which is just the New York local, but they're flying me out and calling it a major. This is one of those events that they're calling a weekly a major and then seeing who all shows up. And it's going to be very funny. Last time it was super stacked. Unironically, the Fusion Major had a major top 8 level talent. So it'll be a lot of fun. That'll be on Monday. It'll be my first time in New York. So I'm going to be filming there as well. Good luck with the stream. We'll pop in while you're doing the game jam. Oh, sick. Love that. What's up, Cassidy? But yeah, Fusion Major is Monday. It's going to be my first time in New York. I'm not going to fully count it. It's going to count as being in New York for sure. But it's like I am flying in Monday, getting there, doing a couple like touristy things, going to the major, flying back Tuesday morning. I am in for a jam-packed day. Outcast, what's up? Am I commentating or watching RCS online? Probably not like streaming, watching it. Oh, you're all in ad hell? All right, I'll wait. For the Twitch viewers. For the Twitch viewers. What's up, Heels Good? All right, Arbar, I don't know if you're back from that ad yet or not, but, what was I saying? 1 viewer a minute, bro, has peaked? What do you mean 1 viewer a minute? If I get a viewer a minute and I have 60 viewers in 60 minutes, that's great. I've been live for like 5 minutes. That's barely anything. The average stream takes about 2 hours for it to hit its like peak of like, it's gonna stay here and then wait. That is like very, very standard. And that's not like, that's not just me. That is every Twitch streamer ever, because the way the algorithms work and like it populates people and people either click in and then leave, or they click in and then they keep it up for the entire evening. Pablo, thank you for the follow. It's just like a thing about Twitch, and I guess also about YouTube streamers, where like as you go on, you'll keep climbing up. Usually, obviously, if you like tank your stream by doing something or like whatever, but like for large streamers that get a consistent amount of viewers, you get like, you go up and then you hit your 2 hour mark and you peak. And at that point, it kind of stays stable after that. Followed on Twitch and subbed on YouTube, you're welcome. Well, thank you so much. I always appreciate it. Yeah, I noticed those same trends in all of my streams as well. It's why a lot of streamers will go at least like 4 hours, whatever. It's why like when the streamer's like, it's a small stream and then they're live for 3 hours. It's because they didn't, if you were trying to maximize potential, that is like, you should be live for like 6 kind of deal. Streaming is not healthy. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the Fusion Major, first time in New York. They're flying me out mainly because they said it would be funny to fly me out, which I agree. So I'm going down. It was the like, if we want to make this pretend major even more legit, we could fly out Wisely to do commentary. Like, all right, fine. I'm down. Thank you. I'm gonna have a good time. Oh yes, the online RCS thing. You did ask about that. I'm not planning on streaming it like, or those who are built different and stream like a 9 to 5. I mean, if I was a full-time content creator, I would stream longer. But even then, I'd probably go live for like 5 hours and then only like 3 or 4 days a week. Because my main thing is video, not stream. The stream is just a bonus. Although today's stream will probably get turned into a video. It's just going to be a longer, like however many streams it takes all together will get turned into a video. For online RCS, I am not planning on doing a watch party. Maybe I do if it's like looking really fun. I'll play that by ear. I have some stuff going on tomorrow evening. But I haven't heard back about commentary yet. I also only put like one comment in a small spot that I don't think a lot of people saw. I've done multiple HBox events. I've done a lot of... I know that I'm going to be at multiple RCS events already, and I like that the online RCS events in the past have been chances for people who don't get to do commentary normally because they can't travel. I like that it's a chance for other people to get their names out. And so, like, if they go for me, great, because I don't make a ton of money, so the money is nice. But if they go with someone who's new, awesome, great, awesome. I like when we're able to get new. I think online events, especially now that the real RCS has started, I think online events are like the best way for someone to get their name out there and like start building their resume for commentary. So if someone else gets the HBox event, amazing. I've already done a bunch. I know that Juan likes my commentary. If I'm not hired, I also know that Juan's team that does like the hiring likes to spread it about. They like getting new people in, and they don't want it to always be the same names. So if I don't get it, I don't get it, and that's fine. I'm getting flown out. Where am I going? I'm going to New York. I'm going to the Fusion Major X2 on Monday, which is not a major. It's just the New York local, and they're calling it a major, and then everyone in the tri-state area is going to come out for it because of it. This was inverse, not inverse marketing, and it's not also like, I don't even know what to call it. They're just making a joke and then seeing if it runs. And the first one did. First one got a lot of people super hyped. So I'm going to be in New York on Monday. I will be at Combo Breaker later that week, Thursday. Well, I'm driving on Thursday, but Friday through Sunday. And then that's the last thing that I have planned for right now. It's certainly some kind of marketing, yeah. So, yup. That's what we got going on. So I will be on comms at the Fusion Major at the very least. I was wondering what tournament was happening. Yep, it's Fusion. It's just they're weekly. It's just, they're just calling it the Fusion Major. I'm gonna make a video about it. I think being flown out to a tournament as a joke is really funny. So that's gonna also be like a... I bought a gimbal. Do you guys know what a gimbal is? A gimbal is a stabilizer for a camera. So put this camera on it and move it around. It'll always face forward or face whatever direction I need it to. So I'm gonna be able to do a lot more like on-the-go IRL in-person content with that. I'm really excited. So yeah, you do look forward to a title and thumbnail in like a month and a half, whatever. But that's I got flown out to a tournament as a joke. And then it's like me going to New York, having a good time, and then coming back. Today, though, we have something important planned. We have something huge going on. And that is the Daniel Fornace Challenge. Dan has issued a challenge to me. He actually issued this challenge half month ago. And so it is now my goal. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up so I can show you. Here. So if you guys remember, like, it was March 29th, it says. So about a month and a half ago is when I started playing Maple. It's when I was doing characters to level 50, and I started playing Maple, and then that just kept going. I got really into Maple, and now Maple's my new main. Now Maple is my new main. So I posted. And so I've been doing it for about a month. And I said the Maple experiment is going well in it. I took a screenshot of my peak at the time. My peak with Maple that season, whatever, at 1,125. Oh, wait. I need to give you guys some later back here. So I need to pull this up. Where is... Here. So this is where it started. This was the day after. All right. Here. I love this clip so much. This was me learning how to play Maple. Zeke told me to F-tilt more, so I F-tilted more. So I posted that clip because with the caption, Coach Zeke taught me how to play Maple. And then Dan says, how did you make it out of pools at Genesis? And my answer was just, I played Force Burn at Genesis. Yeah, how did you make it out of pools at Genesis? I played Force Burn at Genesis. And then we talked about, like, Maple stuff later on. But yeah, having Dan, and if you do not know, Dan Fornace is the lead dev for Rivals of Aether. He is the head dev. He made Rivals 1. He's the lead dev for everything else. Having the person who... This is like Sakurai asking a Smash player how they made it out of pools at Genesis. It's like the same deal. But yeah, Dan, how did you make it out of pools at Genesis? I played Force Burn at Genesis. But then later on, I kept playing Maple. Which is here. So I said, I mean, it's not a mega oof. Like, I know that Dan is joking. Dan is not being mean to me. Like, Dan and I have, like, eaten dinner at events together, like that kind of thing. But then I said, I posted, the Maple experiment is going well. And then tagged Dan and said, Dan, does the Wisely Maple have your approval yet? I'm going to be painting. Yeah, go for it. And Dan said, it's still lower than my Maple, so no approval yet. 1280 is my peak this season. If you hit Diamond, you're officially Mapled. So, we've been issued a challenge. I never like doing gaming challenges that are like, I have to hit Master, I have to do whatever. The goal, I don't know how long it's going to take. I've never gotten to that rank because I keep doing other stuff. We are going to do some try-hard streams, at least up until Combo Breaker. Probably, like, throughout the next couple weeks. This is the goal. This is the challenge. I have to hit 1281. I don't even think I need to hit Diamond, but we'll do it just to appease Dan. I have to hit 1281. This is the Daniel Fornace challenge. This is not a challenge anyone else can do. If you want to do your own Daniel Fornace challenge, you have to tag Dan and ask him what rank you have to hit for you. This is just the rank Dan gave me. The Dan Fornace challenge is Dan gives you a point that you have to hit, then you just have to go do it. So, this is it. This is the new goal. This is the new stream. We are gonna go for it. Since I was already doing some try-hard streams before this to prep for, like, Combo Breaker, Evo, a few different things. Evo is way further out, but right now, Combo Breaker. So, let's do it, shall we? We're gonna go for 1281. Once we get there, I will reassess. All right. I need to pull up the video game. There we go. Hit diamond to flex. I mean, I would like to. I would like to. It will be funny as people pull into the stream and they do not know what the Dan Fornace challenge is. But yeah, when the lead dev of a game issues you a goal, I think you gotta hit it. As long as it's reasonable. And you know what? I might not be the best gamer on earth. I don't know if I can hit master. I can hit diamond. 1281, I can do that. It's gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to learn more. We can do it though. We can certainly do it. I do not know what rank I'm at right now. I don't even remember the last thing I was doing when I played ranked. But I think I'm playing well lately. I think I've been doing well at my locals. This game is not loading for some reason. Hello, game. How I beat the dev at their own game? I don't know if it's beating the dev, but it could be the lead dev called me out or something like that. There's a few ways you can run this one. There's a few ways you can do it.
Get him, Lily.
If you beat Dan, you become the head dev. That's how it works. I hope not. I don't want to be the head dev. I don't think I would be good at that job. Guys, I don't think this game would be around if I was the head dev. All right, I'm starting at about 1,000. 1,020. All right. All right. Do I need to change? Is there a good name other than Wisely to use for this? I'm trying to think. DeBuzz was playing Melee today? There you go. I thought DeBuzz was on Street Fighter only. I know that DeBuzz is done with alt. I thought DeBuzz was all the way on Street Fighter now. Same with Riddles. Maybe I'm getting it confused with Riddles. I know that he's doing it for sure. You probably like Melee personally if you had a character you like. Yeah, I think Melee is an amazing game. It's a phenomenal game. Obviously, it like kickstarted a genre because it's just clearly games had a like growth that wasn't just from 64. But the like as a competitive game, you either really like one of the 10 characters that are viable, or you really like a low tier and you deal with it, or you just don't play. What are your thoughts on the Birdwatcher maple skin? Weenie, that is a wild comment. I really like all of the animals instead of the plants, but I don't love the maple skin itself. Like, does that make sense? I don't love the maple skin, but I love all of the plants. I mean, I think they're all good. I like the magnifying glasses a lot. Oop, game is hitching for a sec. Oh, I thought I grabbed. What? Okay, I'm gonna try to sneak through out of this range because I think if I do that, he will keep trying to throw fireballs. And I'm gonna try to be more aggressive off stage. I was talking to Hunter, a very good maple player at my local, about it. And so being more willing, it's gonna be scary. I'm gonna die going for it, but being more willing to be aggressive will help me secure a lot of edge guards. I don't like that I went that direction. Good. When's the cool ant getting added? Like, character... Like, we know sometime in 2025. So, not for, like, 2 more characters minimum. But probably not right away either. Because there's a lot of characters they had ideas for before, even though, like, oh, we can see the ant already because the person won the contest. But there's other characters that have, like, they have, like, playable models, or they have whatever. They don't have 3D models for Lorena yet, or at least they didn't at the time of the contest. I just realized we're fighting against the TF2 player. Golden Gibbous. I think that's a TF2 thing, right? Oh, that scooped. Oh, I almost died. Okay. I just realized I haven't been playing with Lily. Just joined. What are we doing instead of the gauntlet? We are not doing the fighting game gauntlet where I switch games. We are doing the Dan Fornace challenge where I have to get to Diamond because Dan told me to. He told me he doesn't respect me until I get to Diamond. But yeah, basically, I have to beat Dan's speed at 1281. Because Dan, before I said, it was like, do we respect the Wisely Maple yet when I was learning Maple? And he said, not until you beat my peak. Uh-oh. Technically, it's not Diamond, it's 1281, but he also said Diamond as well. Dan really wants you to back and Rebels you to add Banjo to TV. I was so excited for Banjo as a character, and then I didn't love how Banjo played. But I love the Banjo games, so, you know, you take what you can get, I guess. I think Banjo's a sick character to be in Smash, but I didn't love how Banjo played as a character. But I think Banjo played accurately to the Banjo games, so, you know, what am I gonna say? You're gonna play him no matter what? Exactly, yeah. I've started not liking Hidojo versus Lox? I don't think every Lox does it, but I think if they do it right, it's really difficult to get anything going there. Like, if they're willing to, like, play super patient under the plats, like, really camp you out. Uh-oh. Down air would've killed me. Down air would've killed me. I'm so glad I realized that I had a tether, because I almost forgot. Ah! I can't believe I got a kill off of that. So yeah, goals today. Be more bold going... that's not what I meant to do. Be more bold edge guarding. Especially with, like, side B out edge guards. I'm so sick. I'm gonna die, though. Yep. Darn it. Darn it. I could have just side B and I would have been fine. That's the kind of stuff we're working on, then. Oh, I thought you were gonna jump. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. I SD'd twice here, by the way. I would like to point that out. What is the challenge? The challenge is to beat Dan Fornace's peak in the game because he told me I had to. Dan said, I said, how do you feel about the wisely made hole? And he said, until you get to 1281, I don't respect it. I won't listen to you. So that's the goal now. I'm doing try-hard streams. We're going to get to Diamond. Then I'm going to go back to whatever I want to do. It is not a challenge to beat Dan Fornace. It's a challenge to get the number that Dan told me about. If you do not know, Dan is the head dev for the game. He's the lead for the entire Aether team. So this is like if you played Smash and Sakurai was like, yeah, I don't respect you until you hit this GSB. Don't try to cheese me. Play the game. And it's timed. There we go. There we go. I thought that was more than the first stock. That felt like a lot more work. That felt like so much more work. I thought that was the second stock. Nope. Oh god, anytime I accidentally put Plant Lily right in the person's face, I panic. I love comboing people off of back throw into their own... Okay, wait. I need to shut up and play. Don't die to it. That's all I need. I almost ran in. That would have killed me off of, like, anything. There we go. We get the tech chase. Good. I'm just trying to be annoying right now. Because all he's trying to do is, like, turtle and forward tilt. And I can beat that. I gotta be patient. Okay, finally! That was a B-reverse thing. But we get there. Roll in? Or Maple? I thought that you would... Can't do it yet. I SD'd. Where did my jump go? Oh, I think that was the right decision. I just don't know when I burned my double jump.
You don't deserve power.
All right. All right. Starting it out on a loss. Okay. I think that was the right decision. I just don't know where my jump went. I am intentionally trying to be more aggressive with tethers because that is that is something that I know I need to work on, is being more aggressive with tethers, and it's being more aggressive off stage. I swear the double jump just disappears sometimes. Usually I'm aware. After a decade of this, usually I'm pretty good about when and where I have the double jump. Big fan, found your channel. Whoa, wait, $10 super chat. Thank you, Toto. Big fan, found your channel from LACS. I finally have a gaming laptop and I'm able to get rivals and start grinding this weekend. Very hyped. Hell yeah, I'm super excited to see that. It's really cool that you found my stuff through LACS, because I filmed a lot of stuff at LACS, but I have audio issues with a lot of it, so I haven't been able to use it. I finally have somebody that is smarter than me taking a look at it. So I have to figure out how to record upload LACS stuff on my channel that's, gonna be 8 months out of date or whatever, but I think I can make it work. That's super sick, thank you. Were you like a big Blood fan beforehand? I actually got to talk to him a bunch more at Genesis, which was pretty cool. He's someone that I've watched for a long time. Oh, I tried to do a running slide. As much as a clown as he is, he's not trying to be the best player in the world. He never has. Ironically, I've also beaten him in Melee, but it barely counts. Oh, good Waveland on grab. Because the Melee one was a online bracket. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that didn't work. I can't believe that worked again. He plays a character? Yeah, he does. Everyone I've met from Led's team, because I actually know Aiden, because he and I have run events together before he did Mogul Move stuff. Everyone from his team is super nice and genuine. Slime is exactly as he seems. Been watching Led a long time, same. I've been watching since before Off the Sticks era. I still watch most of his stuff. He's a big inspiration for how I organize a lot of my YouTube stuff too. Obviously not straight variety like he does, but maybe someday. But right now it's definitely platform fighters and fighting games. Oh, I thought I did that. Ooh, good bait. Another one? They never expect the second one. They usually expect the second one, let's be clear. What's the MR to beat right now? 1281 is the Dan Fornace challenge. Seems people are playing him the same way as before. Is that real? I think that is real. I think that 4's was adjusted, and it's better, but not enough. I think the adjustments still make it. You can use clone more, but I think you have to make the aerials worse. I don't know how good you'd have to make clone absurd to make it so that the aerials just aren't strictly better still. It should just be a walling character. I didn't realize he was on his last stock. I thought I had 2 to go for some reason. means it is time to not run into a back air. Oh, I didn't think you could make it all the way. Don't kill. There we go. There we go. Blood has single-handedly put more money into the fighting community than any other YouTuber streamer. I don't think that's true. I mean, definitely into the Smash community, but I'm pretty sure if you include like Street Fighter and some other stuff, there's more. This guy's literally just spamming Dare and Fair. I don't hate what they did to Fours. I just think they didn't realize this is what Fours was going to turn into. You mean Dare and Bear, yeah. I think you have to tone down down air and forward air. Sorry, down air and back air. I don't think it's, which they did, but it was by like a couple of points. I think you need to do that more, and that it's not just about buffing Clone. I do think that's gonna help, but it's definitely more than that. Like, I'm gonna play super lame and dumb right now because I want to win. And I need to remember that this is a serious stream. Bam! There we go. That's the day one Poppy. That's the really cool Elkies combo that we then learned was just like what you do if you have Poppy there. It still looks dope though. See, if you notice, all he did was just do down air in place, hoping I would run in. Which is why I'm running up and then shielding, or running up and then pausing right out of his spot, letting him whiff, and then doing something. That's all I've been doing the entire time. And it's suddenly working really well. For any other Smash. I think we can just grab back throw in like 2%. Alright, fine. So you guys keep saying he's spamming down air and bear. This is just what Force does right now, and it's why people are a little frustrated with it. Because if you're not doing this, you're throwing. He should be doing a lot more, but if you're not using his good down air and back air, like, you're leaving a lot on the table. The problem is he's not mixing it in with other stuff too. So if it's the only thing I'm looking for, oh shoot. Nice. There you go. Yeah, they are trying to fix it. In fact, like they said, they have a big Zetter nerf that they are trying to work on. Like I'm sure they are aware of a lot of characters. There's just a lot more that goes into balancing than people realize. Oh, he just got up. I thought that was me on the ledge and him falling. I literally just got thrown off. All right. I got a free SD before. Now they get a free SD. We get this in game 3 though. Easy. Easy. Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna nerf Zetter. I mean, according to the note board. But it's less of a nerf and more of like, they're like, hey, we need to rework how some of this. We're gonna be at this challenge a while. You have no hope. It's gonna take me more than a stream. I will be open about that. You have no hope, though. I thought he bounced towards me. I messed up. Go high. Oh, I thought you didn't get the ledge. It's alright. I'm willing to avoid your whirling dervish of attacks and plant my resource and throw you into it. And not get the sweet spot. There we go. Kind of whack to nerf the character before CB. I mean, it's not going to be like a major rework where like this move doesn't exist anymore. But like it's going to... The way that you need to nerf Zetter is more than just we've changed one move. We've changed 3% on this move and now the character is fixed. I'm behind him. Yep. I didn't mean to do that. I just need one good hit. We'll take it. We will take it. Okay. That reaches? I used to play this character. Did not think that was gonna hit. I almost did something really dumb because I just wanted to get on stage. I can't let myself get impatient now. That's how I'm gonna lose this. And that's how I'm gonna win it. There we go, there we go! Just got here. What's the challenge? The challenge to get 1281 elo. Because that is what Dan Fornace's peak was last season when he told me he didn't respect my maple yet after I switched to the character. I tweeted at him, I said, does the Wisely maple have your approval yet? And he said, still lower than my maple. So, no approval yet. 1280 is my peak this season. If you hit diamond, then you officially made it. I'm just going for the 1281, but also, if I get diamond, then we're good. then he has no choice. Until I'm waiting to get the diamond and then like screenshot his thing, make a video about it, and then Dan just be like, oh, I got a higher rank now. Dan's like, oh, I finally hit master. Dan, that wasn't the challenge. That wasn't the challenge. Have I considered doing the Joey Donut style improvement? Off stream, yeah. Not on stream. That doesn't make for great stream content. I'm still doing this to entertain you guys. I'm streaming right now to be a streamer, not just for my own sake. All right. It's just getting really warm in here. I might need to turn my AC on. It was on earlier to cool down my place, and then I turned it off before streaming. But I don't want bad audio. It's loud. Bam, bam. There we go. The menu music sounds different? I don't think it is. Maybe? All right, there we go. That would have comboed into itself before. I love the fireball change. Yes, it'll hit me more now, but it doesn't just true confirm into grab at, like, you have to, like, be at much more intentional distances before it'll true combo into certain things now. That's fair. I want to watch people VOD review. I think there's better channels for that. There's like actual, like Coach Zeke. If you want to see someone show you how to improve, Coach Zeke is there. I am setting the goal of beating Dan Fornace. That is not a like if my goal was a certain level of improvement, that wouldn't be my goal. Like even the point is funny. My turn. Dude, you had that out. And did the slowest get up. I look for the rolling because I think they're going to try to avoid Lily. And people are really scared of just doing, like, get up by itself. I thought he'd get stuck. Just going to go there. Nope. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. I died. I was so scared that I died somehow, because I didn't hit him. He died because he was trying to DI out from before the tether. The tether itself didn't kill him, and I panicked when I heard a noise. Okay. I feel like if I win Maple, I'd start chain smoking. Why? Is Maple stressful? I think Maple's a great character. I do think that Maple is hard to pilot at some points. Some ways it's really easy. There's certain things I can do that's like, oh, I just do this and this. GG's. But like you're playing a fast faller who's also really fast and really light. Playing a light fast faller is scary. You just die sometimes. Ah! Let's see, if you parry trying to look for the animation of Zetter throwing the fireball and air dodged, yep. That was further than I thought. Keeps air dodging up. Air dodging or like jumping up to stage in weird ways because he's scared. Like I'm not parrying the fireball. I'm parrying because I see the throw animation. There. That's the kind of air dodge that I'm saying. Like here, I bet if I pressure again, you'll air dodge, and that'll actually give me a much stronger punish. Oh, that was so close. That's gonna kill, I think. Oh, no, well, not there. Why did I up special? All right, all right, all right, all right. Ah! I didn't have time to shield. That's what I love when someone's dash dancing super aggressively and they don't actually change their angle or their speed. It's just like, yeah, I can still hit you. If I could edge guard, this could be easier. Oh, I got caught my turnaround. There's one character you hate to play against. Right now, probably Olympia, though I think it's significantly better than it was before. In Rivals 1, it was Edalus. Oh, that kills. All right, all right, all right. I keep trying to anti-air with up tilt, and it just does not work that way. I'm probably gonna lose this game, but that's fine. Unless I get a comeback here, because I did not expect him to die to that. And unless I'm stupid, a comeback is entirely that stupid. Alright, never mind. Never mind. She must have had a severe nerf. Olympia went from 80% of my games to less than 10. Olympia's still there. Olympia got nerfed. I don't think a major nerf. I think Olympia's still really, really good. I do think that 90% of Olympia people were playing her either because she was new, like I was doing for a bit. She's just the fun new character. But also, she was just like a toddler could have played. You could have handed the controller to Hobbs, my dog, and been like, yeah, roll your face, and like, you'll probably get a combo. You do have to do more stuff than that. That's not all it takes to play the character. But like, she absolutely was carrying people. I do think that all of that stuff is still really good and still in the game, so that a lot of the people who dropped it were just like, oh, this is easy, or this isn't as easy anymore, instead of, is this person not grabbing you directly unless it's out of a fireball? I don't think they're grabbing under shield pressure. felt good. That felt good. She's still carrying people. Yeah, I agree. But I'm also being carried by Maple right now. I think every character in this game is crazy. But I think a lot of people dropped Olympia because the one thing that they liked got nerfed, kind of deal. Nope, the Dan Fornace challenge is getting to 1281. I should put a challenge exclamation point, like explainer, shouldn't I? Thank God you messed up their timing. Big parry whiff. Shoot, I was trying to up special into him. I think... Oh god, I almost SD'd. Because I was looking at the lion. There we go. Run! Oh, that's enough time for him to shield. Okay. Wait, shut up. Everyone be quiet. We're gonna get the stock, and then I'm gonna be fine again. Hey, I can breathe. You're making a dirty bubble challenge reference. I did not grow up on SpongeBob. I didn't have cable growth. I only, oh god. All right, nope. Can't talk about SpongeBob right now. Gone in for the last 3 and he's not ready yet. Sam. There we go. Miss tech. There we go. There we go. There we go. This new Zetter Fireball is hard to adjust to. I think it is better as a poking tool now, and it's better at just lighting people on fire, but it's worse as a combo tool, because you're not fireballing into a guaranteed grab, into a guaranteed... Like, forward air, fireball, forward air was just a true combo at some point. GG's squats out to the center. GG's Jonkins. GG's. GG's. You had me in the ropes at the end there. I had to pull that back. All right. The new meta of GG's, that was me. I mean, people say GG's, that was me all the time. There's a big difference between like, oh, GG's, I mean, yeah, losing the set and showing up on stream, that's fine. Winning the set is also fine if it's when you click and the person's not following you, has never talked in chat before, like everything, and also is just like, just 3 stocked me, that kind of thing. I also am using Wisely as my in-game tag right now. Sometimes I don't. Lethal Hunter. Alright, I'm gonna need to turn on my AC after this set. I'm like sweating. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you can hear it. If you can, I'll figure out what to do. Oh wait, my fan is pointing... One second. I can't reach! Please don't get into the game. Alright, I have a fan pointing more at me more directly now. Before it was pointing at just like... for airflow. It's extremely hot or cold in Minnesota. It's never in between. Yeah, the fact that we're in like 87 and then it's gonna get back down to like 60 this weekend again. Ooh. Can't wait for them to add a gorilla in this game. Do you mean Hodan or just like any gorilla? You could mean the fighting game archetype of gorilla. There's a few things you could be talking about right now. I assume you mean an actual gorilla. Person's recovery doesn't seem amazing. That being said, I just got bodied by that. You beat him. No, don't tell people that are new that they could beat me in a chat. That was a different stream. That was a different specific stream where I did an AMA that was tied to it. And then I played actual people. Huh, I guess I was out of... Roll in. Nope. Nice tech. There we go. Guadua would be great. I would love Guadua. I just realized I like Guadua's design. I've never played as Guadua in Workshop even. I didn't even notice that until now. I've heard that they're really... Oh, you got it. Jumped in. No. No. Drink of choice? Depends on what we're saying. Do you mean alcoholic? Do you mean... I feel like there's a lot of good answers here. I'm scared of the... That scooped? I was below. Alright. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Nothing less than
I jumped into 2 forward strongs. I didn't mean to report the server, I just hit the wrong button. Whoops. What's up, Brick? What's up, Brick? If we're saying, like, I'm a huge coffee person. If it's just in general, I love coffee. I brew my, like, I grind my own beans. I go to local roasters to find the stuff that I want. Everything else. If it's, like alcohol, like, I like certain mixed drinks. Liquor, I mean, I feel like you can't go wrong with a Jack and Coke, but I like a Dark and Stormy if I'm doing, like, a mixed drink. If it's beer, I like ales and stouts. Like, Dragon's Milk or something like that, or some of my favorites. But I'm also not, like, a huge alcohol person. Like, I will drink, but I don't drink that often. Alright, this person's playing super aggro, and I need to focus, or else I will die. I literally was waiting for it, and I tried to get behind them. All right. I'm at 24! Why are you going for forward strong? Literally, I'm at 24%. Honeybuck height, that sounds really good. I wasn't going with, like, super fancy ones. I was just going with, like, can get at most bars. Again, that's the kind of stuff that I'm like, hey, you're just trying to cheese me. This sucks. Play the video game with me, please. When I was saying, like, I think a lot of Olympia mains are carried, it's because they just go for stuff like that. Also, the fact that jab is still frame 4. Or sorry, frame 3, and that down tilt's frame 4. I want to die to something that's not forward strong at ledge. That's all. Oh my god, I jumped in. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to deal with it.
Nothing less than total victory.
That sucks. I'm just tilted. That's fine. All right. All right. Olympia's so tilting. Yeah. I think Olympia's super fun. She's really fun to play. But I wanted them, when they did their nerfs, I wanted them to slow her down and make her burst stuff, like keep her burst movement and then slow down all of her frame data to make her play more like Makoto or like Rivals 1. And instead they made the specials worse and then kept all of the match stuff. And I'm just like, I don't think you should be rewarded that much. No other character can just do forward strong at ledge over and over again like that. To be fair, anyone that played Rivals 1 should have expected this? No. Yeah, I know you have said that in multiple chats. I know other people have said that. Olympia did not have the play rate in Rivals 1 that she did in Rivals 2. Like, at all. Much higher play rate in Rivals 2, and I think Olympia's significantly easier in Rivals 2. I do think Olympia has this, the capability to be super fun, and I think her design is really interesting. But, like, I think she will be a fun character. Just right now, I think she's a pain, and that's it. Nah, I don't think the answer is just nerf for recovery. If you're gonna base her off of Makoto, or like that's what the original, I just killed myself, or what the original was, of like, you're supposed to have slow movements but fast burst. Like, keep her specials good, and then just make her so she doesn't have the best frame data in the game. Shoot. Bam! There we go, there we go, there we go. Dope, there we go. You reminded me of Broski trying to explain that Kennen Akuma players have the life of privilege, but they don't believe you. Yeah, I mean, I also, like, I really try to put it, like, oh, I jumped in. I really try to make a point of, like, clarifying when something is something I'm annoyed at. Like, it takes a lot for me to be like, this thing is too good. Please stop forward tilting me. There we go. I'm so sick. Okay. All right.
I'm still
We're
here.
so back. It's like I didn't just get salty and pissed at Olympia. Anyways, what I was saying though is like I try to be pretty intentional on like I think everyone is super hyperbolic about this game, and a ton of people are like, this is the worst thing ever. This is clearly super busted or broken. I don't think Olympia's even like top. I don't even think like Olympia's top 1. I think she was. I just want her to be more fun to play against. That's all. I don't think Olympia is like super clearly Omega busted, whatever. It is a like. I think the way that Olympia has to play right now is so much more egregious than the like what people say the same things about Zetter. I also am 90% sure that like when top players talk about Zetter, they're talking about really specific interactions. When the average person complains about Zetter, they just name things that I'm so used to dealing with in Melee that I'm like, I just don't have sympathy for someone who's like, Shine is too good. When I'm used to a strictly better Shine. And I don't care what other people say about this one having more utility. Shine being frame 1 and invincible is like clearly something that, yeah. All right. Like I do think that Zetter's really good and definitely needs to be toned down in some spots. But it's just funny that I'm like, we have things that are more egregious in this game. Oh no! Does that kill me? Oh my god. You don't think the devs of Melee intended Shine to be the way it is? Yeah. And this Shine is worse. I don't know what your point is with that. Of course the devs of Melee didn't intend Shine to be the way that it is. Why does that beat my up special? What is going on? Double Shine is so much easier in this game? Yeah. I also think Double Shine is so much worse than this game. I have counterplay between Double Shine in this game. I can floor hug Double Shine in this game. Double Shine in Melee is just like, oh, you got beat. You think that was the nerf hitbox? Maybe. It could have been. All I know is that I'm very surprised that forward tilt is just cleanly beating me. Is there any way you can up B without doing the up air? Depends on how low, because my up special doesn't go that high by itself. Why is that just straight beating me? What happened? What do I do? How do I get back? I don't know how to sweet spot that any better. Other than go super high, but if I'm low, I can't do it. There's a reason that he's only sending me off with forward throw. And I'm dead. Or he thought I was dead. Oh, shoot. Stop hugging so close, Maple. Maple's Drift was literally nerfed this patch. It is really good, but my nerf is not bigger than Zetter forward tilt. I promise you that. I'm just so confused by what happened between the last two games that I'm suddenly getting double 3-stocked. Purely for ledge interactions that no other Zetter has ever done to me. Wow. Wow. All right. You seem more emotional than usual. This is all still from the Olympia. Give Hop Street. All right. All right. Let me think. Because, so, Shard, you said stop hugging so close to the ledge. I know I have good drift. The problem is that Zetter can literally just keep doing the forward tilt. Like, you can just spam that move. Maybe you could just spam that move. That's what I'm trying to figure out. In the moment, I couldn't think through my options. Yeah, guys, let's be clear. I don't need the backseating or the people yelling at the backseaters. But both of those aren't helping. All right. Pochi, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Yeah, part of it is that when you are playing somebody and you're, like, trying out a lot of different options, it is the, like... One of the most tilting things is to have a bunch of people that are like, well, you should have just done this thing. When I'm like, I tried that. I literally tried that. It didn't work. It's all right. You guys are good. But also, telling me that I seem more emotional than normal is a very weird comment, I think. I feel like I'm the same outside of the Olympia match and then the last set before that. All right. Hobbs, where are you, bud? While I'm up doing this, I'm also going to turn my AC back on. Oh, wait, you got those. We have some other treats for you, buddy. Can you guys hear my air conditioner going? It's that like white thing in the corner over there. It's just like a big unit. YouTube is always good. I mean, YouTube's fine. It just happened that those comments were on YouTube. Alright, Hobbs. Good boy. That's it? Oop. Alright. Hops, touch. Yes, good boy. I have to make you do that or else no one can see you. There you go. Why is it so low to the ground? Cold air sinks? It's like waist height. It's a big unit. It's a portable AC. It also has a giant fan built into it that's actually causing most of the noise. That's just how they work. All right, let me know if you can hear it or not. I think it was also maybe why I was getting a little bit more tilted. It's because I'm literally just very warm right now. All right, I can tell that we can hear it a tiny bit. Hopefully it's fine. Wisely tell Twitch chat that all of the YouTube chat are felons. I don't, there's a weird war between Twitch chat and YouTube chat going on right now. I don't know if I'm about it. You guys can handle that yourself. You guys can figure that one out. You can hear a quiet buzzing sound, but it's fine. Yeah, it's the buzzing sound. It's gonna be annoying for YouTube if we use any of these, but I guess it'll have to do for stream. Where did you go? Oh, you're lying down right next to me. Okay. Man, I was doing really well, and then I lost like 3 in a row because tilt queuing is the thing. So we're getting back into this now. We're gonna beat this person's 6-win streak. Easy peasy. You think there are audio filtering techniques that can remove it? Yeah, but it's annoying. I would any audio filtering effect that removes background audio also makes your foreground audio worse. Like, it's just how it works. It'll sound slightly robotic or slightly whatever. Okay, we're the exact same person. I wish back air hit there the way I want it to, and it's good that it doesn't because it would be broken. Should have backed up Sonny for the... You're leaving? Alright. Good night. Ah! I think they got confused which people they were. You would love to see Slime keep some rivals? I don't know. I feel like he'd just get really... I don't think he'd get tilted. He's been fine, like, streaming Street Fighter and other games. He gets tilted a little bit, but he understands fighting games. But I also just, if he doesn't like the game, then there's no reason to force people to play it. Oh shoot, ISD. Like, I saw some people that are like, oh, this person should play Rivals, like when the game was coming out, especially like Smash streamers or whatever. I'm like, if they don't like this style of game, I don't want them to play it and just tell people why they don't like it. Jump? Okay, fine. I messed up because I thought they were tethered and they were not. I think that'll kill. There we go. There we go.
That's a wrap.
It is 9 o'clock. I'm live for like an hour and a half. All right. I feel like I've been live long. I'm glad that Sajam gave Rivals 2 a second chance during Twitch Rivals. I know he didn't like the lack of tutorials, but seeing him enjoy Olympia was nice. Yeah, I was glad that he did that. I wanted to see more of his footage, but we just didn't get him on stream that often when I was commentating it. Shroud playing Rivals 2. I want more stuff like Twitch Rivals. I would love a like Rivals, full-on Rivals slam the way that like the Sajam events are. I thought I could complete that. But there's a difference between that and like someone who's like just a melee diehard or like an alt diehard being like, man, I just don't get it. I don't like it. but I don't think Slime would. I feel like he'd be more charitable to a game than that. I could be wrong. Keeps doing either get up attack or special get up. No. And that was a full charge and full DM out. I thought I was fast enough. What's the timing on that? Oh, they DI'd. They DI'd. I tried. Would have been sick. I do think a lot of Rivals players like, or a lot of fighting game players would like Rivals because there's like way more set play than any Smash titles. God, we're getting consistent at it. I also realize why I've been missing my double jump. It's because I'm double jumping out to get the first hit. It was just me being dumb. Sheep tags, thank you. Drop down, drop down, drop down. Okay, fine. No drop down. I do think the way to get someone like Slime to play this would be to have it in a slam style format, where even if he isn't enjoying the game, he's doing it for the love of like the people he's with. Oh, I thought I had a maple, or not a maple. I thought I had a Lilio. Alright, anyways, chat. What's up? How we doing? Today we're in for some hot Maple gameplay. I'm wondering how long we're gonna do this together. Wait! I thought we had a thing! Why? How did we get off? I was literally not looking at stream. Or at the... Fine! Fine! It's a cool tennis stream.
I'm still here.
Wisely removed their kneecaps. Did the final combo count? It was just a basic tether, but I got it. I think I am learning in this stream, and that is what is important. I'm getting some combos and some confirms that I wasn't getting before. I just also did jump into Olympia forward strong 7 times. They're being sent to YouTube Shorts. I hope y'all are ready. I do have to do more like short form stuff soon. That is one of the next things that I need to start ramping up is shorts and TikToks. I have to feed the machine. I am giving up so much growth on YouTube by not doing it right now. I don't like shorts, but it is an evil that I have to overcome. Thanks for streaming. Good luck on the challenge. Have a good night. Thank you, Toto. Thank you. What's the Dan Fornace challenge? The challenge is to beat Dan Fornace's peak rank, which was 1280. Because I asked Dan if he respected my Maple when I was learning the character a month ago. Because this is a new character for me. And Dan said, no, you have to beat my peak first. So I have to get to 1281. Or just Diamond, effectively. Because I was called out by Dan Fornace himself. Oh, I'm playing the same Maple again. Alright. That's crazy. feel like it's been a very long time since this has given me the same person twice in a row. Pro tip. I mean, that doesn't help. It's some shorts are fine. It's just anytime that it's been like, all right, I should make a YouTube short, I've just would rather work on something long form. And I know that like TikTok was bad for my mental health when I was regularly watching it. Stop letting me do the same thing over and over again. No, there was no mix-up. I just did forward air over it, over and over again. Like, I don't think it's that TikToks made my mental health worse, although I don't think they helped. I think it's that I know that I'm in a bad place when I'm, like, just mindlessly watching TikToks. I think it is more that when I'm not doing well, I'm more likely to indulge in that kind of content. Like, specifically the super mindless stuff. Sure, snippets of his videos. Yeah, the problem is that doesn't do super well. You'll have some pop off, but like you do need to like actually have unique shorts. People can just tell if it's like clearly from a video. Unless it's like a stream. In that case, it's a little different too. Oh, that killed. All right. But I do think that I could do like, did you know like this thing? And like have it link into my, like the theme of a video. But so it's basically a like baby version of whatever the video's theme was. Huh. Oh, God, alright. Once I stop SDing, we're about to rank up, boys. Fellas, girls, women, non-binary people. I had to read. Oh, I'm dead. Alright. Alright, alright, alright.
I'm still
That's alright.
here.
That's alright. I choked. I think they had a 3 stock comeback there. In fact, we're gonna run it all the way back. Are they dead? Yes, because they didn't do the helicopter until too late. Alright, 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 alright. I keep SDing! Nice. Good anti-air. Good anti-air. Jesus. Let me out. I did DI differently the whole time. I thought I was dead. I am dead. I can't lose this. Stop up tilting. Okay, we can bring this back. We can bring this back. I just don't want to lose to the same person I felt like I beat pretty solidly the last set. Dang. Alright. Alright. I hope we run into each other again. I want the run back. We need to break the tie now. I SD'd once. I don't think it was the SDs. I think they just really focused on forward airing me. I got forward aired a ton off stage. That's all. They found their win condition and they certainly went for it. And I think I DI'd all of them wrong. Or panicked and like didn't jump with my helicopter and then side B and then do everything else. I got. I'm trying to decide how long I'm going to stream today. I didn't say it was going to be a short stream, but it's also 9:20. At least I'll go until 10. But... Goat? Who? Who's goat? Me? I don't know about all that. How's the evening going, Maple Lane? I am at the exact same elo that I started at. That's how it's going. I've got some really good wins, and then I've got some really dumb losses. And I need to square with myself on those. Wait till they add a goat to the game and everyone makes the same joke. That's just Absa. Absa is a goat. Oh, good command grab. Oh my god. But you couldn't finish your food. Violet, I love the way you think, but unfortunately, the loss has been at my mental health and against certain characters, and that's okay. I thought she was a sheep. I thought that Absa was... I am blanking. I definitely think goat. She's not, like, fluffy. Ah, there we go. Because people would call Absa float goat all the time. I just need to stop jumping right above the ledge. That has gotten me killed against every... Where do I tag? What? Luckily, you hit me out of my jumps before I could use them. I assume I can tech the throw in the air, right? I just couldn't find the timing. Absa seems to be the next prediction. I think it's more that Absa is just the character that a lot of people play. I think everyone's prediction is just the character that I like. But she has been hinted at a lot, and I think if you keep hinting at her and then don't give the people what they want, they're gonna be mad. Strax, thank you. Absa is a mountain goat? Okay, I thought it was like, is chat gaslighting me again? Glindo's next prediction is Eliana, correct. You're gonna go for the command grab again. I know it. Yup. Yup. We're down in percent. You know the vibes. What was that thing that got me a bunch of percent earlier? Not a kill percent yet, so you're coming back to me. Ooh, that almost killed me. Okay, I'm so lucky. And they're done. Yes! Let's go! Oh, it didn't purple, so I was scared. Okay.
I'm still here.
Ooh. I was just playing around the command grab. That's all I was looking for. Oh, well, I mean, I had the rest of my, like, usual autopilot against Crag, which is, like, watch for rock pull spacing. Because if they pull rock when I'm too close, I can always run in and dash attack. But it's scary. Does not mean it's not scary. You thought I was going to see, which was slightly slow. Please stop. Was not sure what was going to happen there. Jumped into it. How many things can I jump into? I think that was the only way I could get out of that, too. Oh, good call out, actually. That was a big jump call out. Oh, dang, I didn't realize that was... Why at 30? Surely there are better options. Okay, wait, this person's game plan is really good when they are not fishing for the cheese. Just, if they played normal, I would be having a harder time. Oh, that should have been a nair. I could have confirmed nair into a kill. Shoot. The only way on the stage that wouldn't have worked. I thought they were marked still. Do you need that? No. Yeah, see, this is once they start going for cheese, is when I'm like, all right, I have to avoid it, but I can deal with this. I think they would have they would actually get the stock if they stopped trying to just go for that command grab or go for like the weird down air timings. very strange. But I'm sure it works against enough people that they're like, yeah, but like this is the thing that I can get 70% on. Oh shoot, it was out of my jump. There we go. Like, I think they played most of that game a lot more solid, and that's why they won. If they just always played like that, they'd be a significantly better player. Instead, I feel like every once in a while they go into like autopilot, like I must command grab mode. They turn into Zangief and then they lose. Where do I want to go? That is where I wanted to go. I don't love this stage pick, but I think I need it. Let's see if I can get them. And there's the spot where I can, as long as I... I'm shielding still. I'm so sad they fell out of that. Ooh, good toss. Ooh, they went deep. They knew that if they got nared, it could have been over. Huh. Messed up. Should have been a kill. That will be a kill. Why didn't that connect? Like, they didn't SDI out of it, I just didn't even get it. Roll out. Okay, get up attack. I was trying to do something really cheesy to them. I deserve it. I just need any move. You're holding a rock, so you can't do anything about this. Oh, I thought the shrapnel was gonna kill. Let me kill you. God damn it! Oh, why did that take 2.5? God, and then I ran in. Okay. Got my win condition, that's all that matters. I'm playing so lame right now. This is great. Nope. Whoa! I've never seen that. That was just a really nice stock from them. Okay, 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 okay. As long as I can kill them before 200 this time. I parried that. I parried that. He's gonna go for the command grab again. I just have to avoid it. That shouldn't have killed. That should not have killed yet. That he was not ready for it. Okay.
Here.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. My heart. New Charmer, thank you for the prime. Okay. I'm sorry I ignored chat for so long. That was so stressful. Why was that in, like, early gold? That up air was early. I did not think that was going to kill. I thought I was going to have to get one more. I don't think they were ready for it. I think they might have been DIing up. Or, like, not DIing the correct way. For sure they didn't DI, like, the way to where I would have had to switch to an air. Alright, I need a break for a sec. Hey, Wisely, what do you think Rivals needs to do to be a bigger esport or fighter? I think it just has to survive. All of the games that are bigger than it are on their, like, 4th or 5th iteration. Like, let me look at the... I'm not going to look at Evo. I'm going to look at the combo breaker numbers. Start.gg. I thought I was supposed to DI up on those. You DI up to get out of the final hit of the up air, but if you're holding up after the final hit hits, then you're extra dead. And then you DI out if you think I'm going to switch to Nair. So, yeah. But that person never made me switch to Nair. So I'm pulling up the combo breaker info. So if we look at combo breaker, I'm going to split it by game. So Rivals has 256 at combo breaker. Strive has 619. There's been Strive games since the PlayStation 1. Or there's been Guilty Gear games since PlayStation 1. We have more than Rev 2. We have more than Vampire Savior. We have more than Dragon Ball Fighters. We have more than Melee. City of the Wolves has 873, which I'm going to say is in the King of Fighters realm, even though the first Fatal Fury, Guaro, is like 20 years old. Speaking of King of Fighters, we have 100 more entrants than the most recent King of Fighters game, King of Fighters 15. We have more entrants than Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. We have Grand Blue is bigger than us. Grand Blue is the only one that's only the second game. We have more entrants than Marvel vs. Capcom. We have more entrants than Melty Blood. We have more entrants than Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat X. In fact, I think we have more entrants than both of them combined. Yeah, we have more entrances than both of the Mortal Kombats combined. We have fewer entrants than Ultimate. We have more entrants than Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Skullgirls Second Encore. We have less entrants than Tekken 8. More than Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Less than Street Fighter 6. Less than Under Night In-Birth 2. More than Killer Instinct, and more than Third Strike. The only games that we aren't beating in entrance is the newest Smash game, and then the newest Street Fighter, the newest Guilty Gear, the newest Under Night, the fact that Rivals is doing so well already is actually phenomenal. Actually phenomenal. To get to a bigger esport, I think if the game survives and carries on the way Rivals 1 did, Rivals 1 gained players throughout the course of its life. Now, a huge chunk of that was from Workshop, which they're going to add in. But, like, in order to grow as a, like, the games that you have to say is like, oh, you think part of this combo should be a YouTube short? Maybe. But the only games that are like if you're saying, oh, we need to keep up with that, you're saying that the second game from a small indie team needs to be better, or like needs to be as big as an Arxis game, or a Capcom game, or the one French bread game. Like, we're doing phenomenal for an indie game. But, like, to do better, I think we just have to prove that the game is sick and that people want to watch it. It has to grow the same way that, like, Melee has grown, instead of it. We can't have it be the, like, it hits a big peak and then drops down hard. I think what's going to happen, it's going to be the same thing as Rivals 1. Or not, I think. What I'm hoping for to happen, same thing as Rivals 1, is that we hit a peak, it peters out and evens out, and then it slowly grows back. And I think that's just, you continue to improve the game over time. You continue to make it better. You keep adding characters, keep adding game modes. I think, based on my YouTube comments, not from chat, but like YouTube comments on my videos, the number of people that are like, dude, I want to play this game so badly, just waiting for it to come out on console, like, I think console release and a few other things like that are going to be huge. Yeah, I don't think there's a, like, silver bullet. Unfortunately, I think it is literally, like, how many people have heard of Rivals? Genuinely. Like, how many people even know that the game exists? Yeah, I think console, if you're looking at, like, two bullets, I think it's the console with crossplay and Workshop. But I don't think those aren't gonna make you suddenly have Guilty Gear Strive numbers. Makes sense. I love this game. I want it to be successful. Oh, 100%. 100%. Obviously, I'm, like, branching into other games. Okay, not obviously. I'm doing this right now. But, like, I've always done stuff with Melee. I'm gonna make videos about PM and Street Fighter and other games still. But, like, so this game isn't gonna be 100% of my content, but, like, obviously I want this game to do super well, and I want to be a big part of that. Chug Jug, pick your character. I wonder if it's Loxodon. It is. I don't think we're hitting Strive for a couple years at the least. I don't think we're ever going to hit Strive numbers. I don't think we're ever hitting Strive numbers. What's up, Brave? Strive, in a lot of ways, I feel like Strive was the Guilty Gear game that broke out. Guilty Gear was a niche game for, like, fighting game sickos. The people who really love fighting games. And it took Strive for Guilty Gear to break into the more mainstream fighting games, where when people said big three, they always meant Tekken, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat. And now it's those, and now it's like Strive took over, or Guilty Gear took over Mortal Kombat, which is crazy. Linja, for saying cool story to Prame. Prame's literally just like a good friend of mine, and we hung out in person earlier today. He's just saying that to me like he's texting. That is not someone coming in a chat and being like, let me tell you about not feeling well earlier. Prame is also a mod in both versions of the channels. Both on Twitch and on YouTube. But I realize why anybody that didn't have the, like, wrench thing would be like, what are you talking about? I thought Apex Legends died. No, everyone talks about Apex like it's dead, or like it's dying, and then you look and it's the third most popular game on Steam. Same with people that say that Helldivers died when it still has 40,000 average players. Same people that say that... what's the other one that recently that people keep telling me died? Or that I keep seeing in, like, Twitter comments. Oh, Deadlock also... That game doesn't even officially exist yet. And people talk about it like it's dead. And, like, Valve hasn't even done any marketing for it yet. That game is in alpha. It's crazy that it had the numbers it did beforehand. I need to stop shielding there. It's getting me grabbed a lot. Nice. I did save my jump. Yeah, I know, like, I did that collab with Macro, who's a big Apex content creator, and he also does a series on his YouTube channel called Dead Games, where he goes over games that have, like, literally died off, like, the servers don't exist anymore throughout the last year. And every year, he makes a section about how people keep telling him to put Apex on there, and he keeps pulling up the Steam numbers, and he's like, guys, you just don't like the game currently. That doesn't mean it's dead. Oh shoot, I thought you were gonna do something. I didn't mean to tether there. I couldn't decide. No. Thank God I got my jump back. Jesus. Run away. There we go. Whew. I thought I didn't sell the EA update. No, Apex has been on Steam for like 6 years. Yep. Just wait for Evo, that'll be the moment. I don't know. I don't think any individual tournaments can get people into a game, but, like, I don't think you're gonna see a huge bump in player base right after Evo. That seems like wishful thinking to me. Like, I don't think that Rivals has ever gotten a, like, noticeable jump in player base after any Genesis. I do think that you're gonna see, like, more content and stuff like that. I think more people are gonna be aware, but I think it'll be like a slow tide, not like a moment. it'll be a lot of people who are like, oh, there's that game that I keep hearing about. And that's one of the ways they keep hearing about it. Instead of a, like, oh yeah, that was the moment that 12,000 people all started playing. Please don't do that again. Yeah, I'm talking about sales specifically, like new players. Oh god, alright. I think the much bigger thing than Evo is literally just gonna be the like console. I could be wrong. That could be an interesting topic if I do some research on, like, do games get player bumps after Evo? That one I'd have to do some research into. I'm gonna be super lame and just fish for a back throw quick. Never mind. Alright, I'm gonna be super lame and fish for a back throw quick. Never mind. What happened to F tilting? I was doing it earlier. I was fishing for a back throw because back throw into tether would have just killed Ben. Whoa! I thought we were going for a different move. This Lox started doing some wild stuff in the last game. And I keep putting myself off stage. Alright. Flindo, we don't need to make the joke every time I lose to a Lox.
You don't deserve
I know you
power.
mean well, but we don't need to make the, oh, I guess Lox isn't the worst character possible every time I lose to one. Please. Please. Overwatch crossover versus Evo showing versus we paid every VTuber in the top 5 to player game numbers would be interesting. VTuber. I think VTuber. Yeah, that's fair, Flindo. Even still, like, the joke is beating a dead horse. Now, if people in chat were talking about how bad they thought this character was, that'd be different. Now that I'm on a stage where I don't die crazy. I should have banned that stage in the last game. But I panicked because I didn't realize the timer because I was talking to you guys. Oh, I don't even need Poppy. A skeletal horse? So wait, so we can actually make beating a dead horse jokes in Rivals and have it be real? I'm so about that. From what I've seen, most VTuber Street Fighters got into it without Capcom involvement. Yeah. But if you get the VTubers to actually be interested, so fun fact, we were talking about Apex. Apex is the largest shooting game. I'm not gonna say first person because it's, I don't know about like specific, but it's the largest shooter in Japan. It's enormous in Japan. And that's because they did a whole thing when the game came out in Japanese audiences where they encouraged a bunch of people to stream it by like not paying VTubers. I'm sure they did some of that. But they literally put in like VTuber skins on characters and like leaned into the culture for the characters themselves, for the ones that made sense. And now, the person that led that campaign is on the marketing team for Off-Brand. They are single-handedly the reason that Apex is the biggest shooting game in Japan. Because they led and designed the VTuber campaign for Apex. And I know that because I applied for that job, and then I saw that someone else got it. I looked into them and I went, oh yeah, they definitely should have gotten that job over me. All of my stuff would have been like from like YouTube, like theory and like content stuff around tournaments. Like I wouldn't have done the marketing in that way. I'm smarter than that. I know to market it towards casual audiences. But I was like, someone with really, really good experience got the job instead of me? All right, I guess I can't be upset at this one. I was trying to down air him. All right, all right, all right. People need to stop dying to that low percent. Alright.
That's a wrap.
The Dan Fornace challenge is get to 1281 elo so that Dan respects me as a human being. That's such a fun setup. It's easy. I'm going for it at earlier percents than I used to because I'm realizing I only went for it at percents where it was fully guaranteed. And the thing is, I can go for it earlier if people don't know what that percent is. I like off the side is way more fun because I feel like off the side's harder to set up. I can do anything like up air to tether into up air. Well, it's actually a double knowledge check. It's not just that. It's they can SDI up so they get out of the final hit of the up air just by holding up. But then you nair, and nair will kill off the top instead. There's a way to kill with that off the side? Yeah. I tether out to the side and nair, and then they go out. I've done it a bunch in this stream. I thought you've seen it. I'll try to force one in the next set. It's nair instead of up air, but it's still like a tether confirm kill. I feel like I'm more likely to get it on certain characters. Ones that just I can get off the side more. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I haven't seen this one in game yet. I commentated this. We're both scared. We're both wimps. A reminder, if you think that Shine is really annoying, crouch cancel. You can always floor hug it. I mean, unless if you were grounded, clearly. I thought they were gonna drop down. I don't know why. Well, that was the kill off the side. That was just a really boring version of it. Because I just, usually it gets them to the blast zone directly. I used to think those were really cool and hard, and then I learned how to like set it up with the character, and now it feels much more like a set play thing than a cool thing. But set play's cool, so... So you said as a floaty, you think I'm light. I'm a fast fall. not as bad as like Zetter, but it's one of the burdens of playing Maple is that you're a light and a fast faller, which means you just get blown up sometimes. I messed up. I wanted to be fancy. Yeah, people can just juggle Maple. I think if you were floaty, my recovery would be way too good. Because if I could do that helicopter thing as a floaty character, I would go even further. Ooh, good read. Oh shoot, I dashed into it. Smart. Ah! We're both so scared. We're both playing so... Okay, alright, 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 alright. I was trying to go to ledge. I'm so glad he went for that read instead. I should have punished him. Dead. Ooh. Yep, that was before I had it guaranteed. I just said it because I wanted to believe in myself. Oh my god. Okay. I'm annoyed that they went for fourth though that much, because it doesn't kill for so long, but at least they got one of them. Zetter can just try to get out of that. I did it before it was guaranteed. I did it too early. I thought that I was going to be able to pull it off. As Clairman is cathartic as fuck to combo Maple. Yeah, I agree. It's the same thing comboing Clarin. Okay. But yeah, no, it's not that Zetter can just shine to get out of it. I did it before it was guaranteed. I just didn't think they would know, but it makes sense that a Zetter would just match shine, just in case. I love when we're just both scared suddenly. I tried to get the forward air tech chase and I just messed up. There we go. That was for you, Vi. In fact, that was super early. They could have shined me out of that one too. Oh shit, I jumped into it. Big boy Divine. How we doing? Wait, was that last one game 1? It was. Ooh, and I got the mark? Who is this man? Ooh, good shield drop. I'm actually getting shined out of things like I'm fighting Fox for once. Go high. Should not have gone high. He does roll in a lot. I'm trying to call that out, but I haven't gotten the situation since I started noticing it. There we go. She's in a space. Yes, it's like throw. It's like Mewtwo back throw into teleport footstool. Please get away from me. Oh shoot. Yep. Good fastball. I did the wrong one. That should have been down smash. Down strong. Down. I was gonna grab him. Oh my god, you dropped and then panic up specialed. I shouldn't have won that. Alright. We go to game 3.
Still here.
How to deal with Zetter shield pressure? If you're willing to let go of shield, you can crouch cancel shine, or I guess Florog it since you have to time it. It's slower than like melee shine from it's different than melee shine where it's like actually frame tight. You can always either roll or spot dodge or parry, but you just kind of have to make a call out on which one is going to work at the time. If you're grounded, you can Florog shine. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, you can, because it's slower than melee shine, you can. Oh shoot, I have to ban. Yep, it's auto floor hug, so you don't need, you're right, so you don't have to time it. I forgot. I'm not good at this, but it is a thing you can do. Let's be clear. But yeah, because the pressure isn't true, it does mean that there's always an option to take. It's not like melee, where sometimes it's like, did he hit the buttons? Then I guess GG's. Nice stall. See, I held down there and I got the Florog shine. Guy keeps air dodging like right up there. It's the only reason I'm getting some of these. it was going to be Fireball. Good mix-up! Holy crap! Oh my god! I DI'd in because I didn't want forward throw, even though that wouldn't have killed them. And then didn't up strong, but instead charged. Oh my god, the game. Like, I don't think the up strong fully would have killed then. I tried to run out. Don't die, don't die. Dang. Is there a good reason to put down Lily when your opponent still has respawn invincibility? If I'm far enough away. Because I like getting it set up, and a lot of people won't run in and parry it. Because then then at the very least they have wasted their respawn invincibility on parrying Lily instead of hurting you. But see? %? Yeah, this is WarioWare. And they were holding out twice. I thought they were gonna tech. So many last stock game 3s. Oh my god. I'm so stressed tonight. Someone said earlier that I seem very emotional, and it's because this keeps happening. Can't do it on reflexing. GG's. GG's. That was a really fun set, dude. That was a very fun set. I'm so stressed. Give me 1 sec. I need to text somebody. I need to breathe, and I'm taking this as this. Your shield drops were rad. I didn't even realize that I was doing intentional shield drops. So that's cool. It's really funny that I shield drop in this, and I do not shield drop in Melee and PM. Because I play Ice Climbers, so it's just not in my muscle memory. You're talking to Brody? Dang. Cool. Brody did have much better shield drops than I did, if I did any. Okay. Guys, I'm going to give everybody a chance to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. You were mixing up your shield pressure when they were on plus to catch the shield drops. I'm good at playing around shield drops. I think that's actually something I started doing a lot better in the last, like, 4 months. It was just funny, because I was like, I don't remember shield dropping that much, but thank you, Violet. But yes, I think I'm playing around shield drops well. I do a lot of, like, up air and then drop down kind of stuff. Can't take all the credit since I'm on keyboard, which also sucks because he only has a handful of angles on keyboard. Well, we're both there then. I only have a handful of angles on here as well. I have more than keyboard, but, you know. I wonder if I'd known you were on keyboard, if I would have been paying attention for, like, up special angles. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. I do have more angles than you do. Although keyboard used to do, like, some auto DI stuff. Thank you for the follow, Brody. Thank you for the follow. Gonna head out. Good seeing you. Thanks for chilling, Vi. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna play tonight. No cardinal directions, etc. at all. Look at it. I love the gram. I'm actually... We were going to set up a partnership so that I would, like, literally have a, like, gram code and that people could get a discount and I would get a percentage. But then they're in the middle of changing all of their workshop. They were selling off a ton of inventory. I was worried they were going out of business because of it. But they were selling out they were selling a bunch of their extra inventory so that they could upgrade it, actually. So they're moving to a bigger shop, which is sick. So once they're into the bigger shop, I'm going to message them again about, like, hey, like, let's actually get this partnership set up. Because they were we were talking about it at Genesis, and they were really excited about it. Because it's, like, one of the things I'm asked the most is, like, what control, especially when people know, it's like, what controller are you on? Like, you're not on a controller. Like, what is going on? So, they're super about it. I do not have a box command, but later I would. I'll be in that line then for sure. Hoping it happens. GG's. Yeah, GG's. Going to CEO next month. I am not. CEO is unable to pay their commentators' flight and hotel. And it's like a very standard, like thing that that's been for years. And that's fine because they have like 20 games. And so they cannot pay for everybody. And it's one of those, they don't want to pay for some and not others, whatever. But because of that, I just can't afford to make it. I want to go in some future years anyways. But it's just not in the cards right now. Money's pretty tight for me. One sec, so I can finish this message and then I'm good. So, I'm not making every circuit event. But there's a handful I'm on the fence for. I will give everybody a heads up though. There is beginning of June. Should start like June 2nd basically because I'm coming back from a family vacation at that point. I'm having a break from my normal job. Because I work with kids and it's like has to do with like summer for them and everything else. So I'm having a couple week break. And in there, I'm going to go way harder for like 2 to 3 weeks on streaming and video stuff. I should have 2 different videos coming out in that time. But also, I'm planning on taking a sponsorship at that point. And that will actually be like a whole campaign for me. Because that is a sponsor that based on the deal that they're giving me, if I sell a certain amount of their stuff, it literally could like pay off all of the credit card that I got from being unemployed a little bit ago. When I lost my job, like that kind of thing. And it'll have stuff like, I'm going to turn it into a campaign of like, if I sell like X amount of the thing, which I'm just not allowed to say yet, I will automatically sign up for Riptide or like whatever events or things like CEO where normally I wouldn't be able to go because they can't pay to find me out. That kind of deal. Am I going to EVO? I am. That is the other event. It's Combo Breaker and EVO were the two that I fully was like, I am going to this no matter what. Because they're like the biggest thing in fighting games. And I want to be there anyways. I was going to go to those no matter what before Rivals was announced to be at them. But yes, I will for sure be at EVO. Fingers crossed about comms there. Oh shoot, I missed my deck. Has the money from the rival shop really helped? Curious. Yes, it has. I assume that I've made more money on the creator code than anybody that's not like one of the million follower accounts like, you know, Ludwig or Hungrybox or whatever. Where they can mention it once and make more money than I have. But it's been long. I'm fine saying how much I've made. I think that's fine. I'm not ashamed of that. It's been live for like 3.5 months. What was it? January? It was the very end of January, January 28th. One sec. I need to beat this arcane before I start talking about how much money I've made. I don't have it ledge trap this character nearly as well. Maybe I just can't. Oh, I could have up special. I could have tethered there. There we go. So the code has been live for like 3.5 months. So yeah, so all of February, March, April, and I'm closing in on $2,000 from it, which is not enough to like pay rent, but it certainly has bought me groceries. Like, it is the only reason that I've been able to pay my editors and that I've been able to do, like, I've gotten more videos out, even though it doesn't seem like it in the last, like, 2 weeks. I've gotten more videos out in the last, like, 3 months than ever before, and it's because of the creator code. Absolutely 100%. That's meaning, yeah, exactly. It's not like, oh, this is my job now, but it's well, it is my job now. I was treating content as a job before then, but it's not like, oh, this is my like full-time job now, but it certainly makes a difference. Yeah, that's why when everybody says, I'm like, no, it's when I can be like, yeah, 1,000 people used it, it adds up, or like whatever. I don't know how many. I should see it. I can see, like, on a 30-day basis, both how many unique users used it and how many total users. So, like, if someone's repeating using it. Actually, I just realized I've been cagey about what this, like, thing is in June that I'm gonna be doing. I just realized I talked about it in my Discord. I got an offer from the company that makes HelloFresh and Factor. So I was trying to decide which of one of those to take, but I am 99% doing Factor. And they pay me a lot per person that signs up for some reason. Like, I don't like taking sponsorships where I have to sell a certain amount of whatever to do, I don't like doing anything where I have to sell a certain amount of something to make money, but they are literally paying me more than the box is worth for a person that signs up, because they assume, like, enough people will keep signing up, or, like, we'll do it as a subscription. Factor is a, like, meal delivery service. So Factor is... like chef-made microwave meals, basically. So they are more expensive than like pizza rolls, but they're also a lot healthier. And theoretically a lot. Fast food, real food? Yeah. Yep. I will say I've done both of them myself. I think HelloFresh is better in terms of like, it teaches you how to cook and it does other stuff like that, but I think more people are down for Factor. It's less of a commitment than like, oh shoot, now I have to cook all of this and do everything else. If it's the way that it's set up for any of their other things, usually they give like a 50% discount code. And so like if the person uses the discount code and they do like whatever, I think the like box comes out to like $40-something and they pay me $100, which is crazy to me. Shoot, I thought I could get there fast enough. do they have exclusivity so I can't do both? I can't do both at the same time. I could do one and then one later, but I also don't want to... I feel like that is getting very greedy to my audience to do 2 different meal services at once. Like, I'm more than willing to take the bag and be like, I'm gonna make money on doing this stuff. But being like, here's a meal thing, and then like a month later being like, guys, I've got another meal thing for you to buy. It's like, come on. It's the same reason of like, you don't put multiple sponsors in the same video or do whatever. I'm gonna be way over here, Nemo. Yeah, there are different appeals. I just think that more people in, like, my audience, especially I did a really informal poll, I think more people would be buying factor. It's literally the only thing. Oh, like, shit, I DM'd that wrong. It's like a podcast where it's like an hour-long thing, yeah. I think technically the factor one would be a, like, it's technically a stream thing, but I would still include it in a video. Some people really are that shameless. I would not have viewers if I was that shameless. I don't have enough people to throw it away on getting a little bit more money. I am like, if anybody's like, I can't believe you took a sponsor, I'll be like, yeah, I'm trying to do this for a living. Not just Rivals, but like content in general. That let me buy groceries. That let me buy my own factor, you know, whatever. The Dan Fornace challenge is the number that I have to hit on ranked to get Dan Fornace to respect me. Which is 12,800 or 12,081, or like right below Diamond. Because when I was new, Maple was my new character as of like a month ago. And when I was new to learning Maple, I tagged Dan when I got to Plat. Said, Dan, do you, how do we feel about the Wisely Maple? Because I had tweeted a clip before that was just me being really goofy that he joked about. Where he's like, I can't believe you made it out of pools, or like whatever. I missed my hitbox. I tried to parry it. Dang. Alright. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I pick up a grimy or scummy sponsor, that's a different deal. Then you guys should be mad at me. If I ever take... Today's sponsor is a missile manufacturing company. Like, yeah, I don't want to be supporting war crimes. Like, that kind of thing. 1 sec, I need to not lose here. I should have been a Poppy. I think it would have made it. That's it. There we go. There we go. Wisely sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. You know what? Depending on how much they'd pay me. Did the Rivals 2 vinyl membership? I don't know. I didn't buy it. I lost my job right before the Rivals 2 Kickstarter went live, so I only did the digital ones. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you do Raid and it's like a joke by itself. Today's sponsors is Kickley, where we kick puppies. Sure. BetterHelp? BetterHelp is one that I think I would have taken before if they had reached out, and now that I know more about them, I'd be like, no, that's not good. But like, if I just didn't know, that sucks to say, but like, I think people understood what BetterHelp was a lot more later. And I know that there's some big creators that still take it, but they're like locked into a year-long thing, and they don't have any choice. Yo, the custom ones though? God, I love the overshoot on people that are running away. You just keep chasing them and then hit them. Do something. Oh, shoot. BetterHelp is just not great. It's like supposed to be like online therapy, but it's just like, if I remember it, they like sell people's data in weird ways. I don't fully remember. Oh yeah, also not everyone's certified. I forgot that was like a big part. Like, it's just... the idea of it's good and they don't do it in a good way. Now Maple could use some better help right now, so I don't die. Stop hitting me. I can't get that kind of cheese on cocaine. Why am I trying? Oh, I did the wrong way. Okay, alright. Yeah, raid isn't morally ambiguous. It's just like, there is spots where a sponsor's just like, I've had ones that aren't morally ambiguous reach out to me, but I'm like, I wouldn't gain anything from this because no one would buy it and you're not paying me enough. And also, it would just make me look worse. The funniest one I've gotten is somebody that's like, we love your content. At Wisely, like they didn't know my name, they just knew the channel name. And then tried to have me sell dog shock collars. And then wanted me to make an 8-minute video only about the collar. Not like an ad. They wanted a standalone 8-minute video. Wait, I will finish the story in a second. I was on the bubble! Alright. Okay. Anyways, yeah, they were trying to have me sell a shock collar, and we're like, we need you to make a standalone 8-minute video reviewing the device. And then, like, weren't going to pay me. They were only going to give me a free product, which is just give me a shock collar, and then I would make a percentage of sales. So I'm like, so I would come out of this with a shock collar and $0. Got it. Cool. I'm not taking that. How did I get a bunch of followers? What happened? When did Cake raid me? Cake raided me 6 minutes ago. Hello. I totally missed that. I'm here out losing in gold and talking about shock collar sponsors that I didn't take. That's amazing. I look over, I'm like, why do I have like 70 viewers on Twitch? What happened? Why did my stream notification go on? That's so funny. I don't think you would do that to Hobbs. No, I for sure wouldn't do that to Hobbs. If you gave me a penny, would you play Edalus? No. I need more than a penny. Especially because I am trying to beat... Someone asked earlier what the Dan Fornace challenge is, and it is... I'll pull it up again. I'll pull up the post that it is all referencing. Sounds like paid exposure, which is weird because you're doing the exposure. Yeah, everything's weird. I mean, it's not every day, but every time I upload a video that gets like over 10,000 views, I just get a lot of random emails. So they're all on my like YouTube email that's like, hello, content creator name here. Would you like to do this thing? And I'm like, none of these are ever related. All right, this is the Dan Fornace challenge. Because I picked up Maple recently. I picked up Maple about a month ago and then tweeted at Dan before the rank reset, showing that I'd gotten to Plat and said, does the Wisely Maple have your approval yet? And then I need to move my face. Then Dan said, that is still lower than my Maple, so no approval yet. 1280 was my peak this season. If you hit Diamond, then you're officially Maypilled. So the Dan Fornace challenge is I have to hit 1281. 1281, we surpassed Dan himself. The lead, the big man in charge for the game. And maybe get Diamond. 1281's the big point. I will also get Diamond anyways for part of it. But 1281 is, I think, much funnier. If I give you 3 pennies, would you play Fleet? No, but I'm getting every character to level 50 anyways. I'm getting... This is just a break in getting every character to level 50. This is me being like, alright, let's level up. Why'd you drop 4s? Ironically, I was getting every character to 50, and then I started playing Maple, and within like 2 weeks of Maple was like, oh, I'm having more fun. Even if I wasn't doing as well, I was having more fun than I was having with Force Burn. I think Maple fits the way that I see neutral and the way that I want to play the game more. I like the set play stuff with Lily. Or with Lily and with Tether, etc. And instead of getting Maple to 50, I got Maple to 100 before I started playing any other characters again, because I was just having too much fun. Floor's low-key kind of lame. I think right now he is. I feel like they're keep trying to work on him. We were saying earlier that they need to like bring down his back air and down air and not just make his clone and everything else better. Like, they did make back air and down air, like, marginally worse. But I think the only way that you'd make people use clone more right now is if you made it clone omega busted. So you just have to hit back air and down air, back air and down air a little bit harder. Also, I don't know if Cake talked in the chat at all, but looking forward to seeing you at Combo Breaker. It'll be good to see you, friend. You're annoyed at the up tilt nerf? Wait, which up tilt nerf? I don't know which one you meant, because several characters got like some changes like that. I was not looking at the screen. I was looking at chat. So yeah, some of the Dan Fornace challenge is me like learning more specific stuff. Like today I've been forcing myself to get better at off-stage play and going for riskier tethers. Riskier or like deeper tethers. Oh shoot, I held in. Yep. Oh, added knockback and I'm like, yes, yeah. I was swinging, I was pushing buttons, caught me mashing. That gonna kill? Real. I still play 4s like in friendly sometimes. It's just I'm having more fun doing Maple stuff right now. And I'm not good enough where the Switch like stopped me from winning things. In fact, I did better so quickly. Oh god, I was holding not out, but let me. Oh, I just messed up. All right, that happens. It must be jarring going from watching Cake Assault to watching me. Thank you, platform. Where I'm not even looking at the screen half the time because I'm talking to chat. No. It's not real. You can't hurt me. I swear I should be able to parry that. Oh god, roll back. I can't see the roll. It didn't go into yellow. Alright, I need to play significantly smarter. Oh, this is awesome, Nick. Alright. No wonder he's trying so hard. This is literally a stream viewer. Alright, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Surprised not someone, Craig. I can't lose to a viewer right now. I did not look at your tag until the last stock. Sorry, chat, we're not talking anymore. I gotta win here. I gotta win. I don't know where to go. There we go. Hey, I don't consider it stream sniping if someone just in my elo and starts playing. That's just someone that I already would have to fight against anyways. Stream sniping would be if they were like, oh good, stall on that. Stream sniping would be if they like smurfed to get down to my elo. What was that? It's weird that the game looks like it has fine rollback and then every once in a while. I thought you were gonna get ledge. Let's face that. You jump. I don't know why. Silly game. No. There we go. There we go. Let me ring this back. Whoa! I didn't even remember Lily was inside the rock! Finally, I've been working on that. I think I'm dead. Because I jumped into one rock. Okay. Thought I got up with Gallant. Man, oh god, I was not ready for that at all. Holy crap. Good turnaround forward there out of that. Dang. Alright, GG's, Nick. GG's. I got beat. Alright, I think I'm gonna play one more. One more here. And then I might call it for the night. It is warm here and it's almost 11 at night. And I have work in the morning. This is not my job. Not yet. Not yet. And besides, I gotta work on some more video stuff tomorrow as well. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna be streaming again before... When would my next stream be? I don't know. I had to think about that, because I won't be streaming on... Well, the tournament will be live on Monday, but I'm going to be traveling for that. But, yep. Not smurfing? No, I don't think you're smurfing. You used to run into me at that ELO enough anyways. I don't think anybody is willing to smurf just to play Beyond stream. Not yet, at least. Maybe. But my, like, 70 viewers between the two streams isn't quite there. Wonder how many viewers I need to start having between the YouTube and the Twitch streams before I start getting those kind of stream snipers. Alright. Bark to the Future. That's what I was thinking the name was. It's a good name. Clarence not a dog, but you know. Sprint over that. Oop, I wasn't hitting B. Weird. Okay, they are doing that. For some reason, a lot of players just don't. It's very strange. Oh shoot, I thought I could push down and then shield fast enough. I just didn't react fast enough though. I like just the added shield pressure sometimes. I thought I could get that falling fair into something, would have been really sick. Or the falling nair, sorry. Ah. I prefer Rivals 1 or 2 more. I prefer 2, but they're both good. But I also played Melee and PM, and Rivals 1 or Rivals 2 feels like a combo of all of them, which is great for me specifically. I also really value having decent online play, and don't let anybody lie to you. Just because Rivals 1 had rollback, it was not good rollback. I will have more server issues in this game, but I just had more consistent issues in Rivals 1. Ah, I thought they dropped shield. Good night, bearded man on the screen. I wonder who that could be. It's like someone called me the bald white guy recently. Or they were like the bald guy with glasses, and I was like, that could be any of us. I have no idea who this is. Missed my turnaround. Uh-oh, that was out of a double jump. Okay, we're good. I should try Idle Showdown. I've heard that's fun. It's free, right? I also don't know VTubers, but I'm a big fan of just fun, creative fighting games. Spaced. So even if it's a creative fighting game on a topic I don't know, it would still be fun to play. I was trying to do something not cheesy, but I was trying to bait out a shield drop and then instant up special. That.
I'm still here.
You are still here. Thank you, Maple. I don't like those stages in this matchup. Alright. Let's see. Let's get a good win. Finish the night out strong. I'm just getting a lot on overshoot right now. And they don't know how to edgeguard Maple yet. I'm just kind of like getting above them for free. They're trying to pivot, like, dash back, grab into the corner. And if I just do overshoot... Okay. Goodbye. I messed up. I was very committed to that crouch cancel. I need to hit B for once in my life. I would really enjoy hitting the special button sometimes. Oh, they just didn't position right, and I held up, so I almost died anyways. Right, my root counts as a projectile. I forgot about that. I am new to Maplesville. Alright. I keep trying to turn around shield, and I should do the other way around. I really thought they'd get to mix it up for some reason. Amazing. This ferret learned how to dash dance. No, stop dash attacking. There we go. Oh God, they held out. Why? Okay, that time I just didn't realize I was getting grabbed. Because you do kind of have to predict you are getting grabbed in order to hit the timing. I messed up. Chat, do we think I'm gonna break a single special pummel in this game? At this point, I kind of don't want to keep the bit going. I should have gone for the double dunk, but I don't feel confident in it yet. That also should have been a double dunk, but I don't feel confident in it yet. But we can rinse, repeat, and still get it. There we go. Imagine me, but
I'm still here.
with like another 3 months on this character, so I feel confident going for that kind of thing. All right. I'm calling it. I am good. We have ranked up. So, from the beginning of the stream, the goal has been and has only been to beat Daniel Fornace at his own game. And by that I mean get higher than him in ranked. I need to get to 1281. And I have accomplished moving towards that goal by a whole 5 elo over 3 hours and 13 minutes. It's been a rough night. I think I was playing well, and then I got tilted against an Olympia, and then I just lost like 4 in a row. And then we cut back, but it do how it be. But I'm going to say that I finished up, and we're going to pretend that was a success, instead of me feeling like 5 points over the course of 3 hours, but I wasted my time. I do think I actually improved. I SD'd a bunch, but I also was going for things that I normally wouldn't have gone for. So I was going for stuff that I wouldn't have been confident going for. I'm feeling good about it. All right, chat. I will be back either Thursday or Friday. I need to figure out my schedule. I'll be back either Thursday or Friday. There will be no streams. Maybe Sunday. No, I'm not going to stream Sunday. Sunday, I need to prep for going to the Fusion Major, which I will be at. Oh, hello. I'm going to try to stream either the Tuesday or Wednesday when I'm back from Fusion before Combo Breaker, but I'm just going to tell you guys, depending on the videos that I need to work on, because anybody that's on the Twitch side, YouTube is always the priority for me. If you are new to watching the Wisely stream, I stream when I can. I try to do stream like 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes it's once a week. Sometimes it's nuts. Try to do 2 or 3 times because I'm working on videos, working on the YouTube channel where I'm doing like scripted video essays or like planned content. That kind of stuff is always the important thing. I'm gonna guess that the Tuesday and Wednesday between Fusion and Combo Breaker, I'm just gonna have to work on that kind of stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Either way, I will also be at Combo Breaker. I will be recording a bunch of things there, so if you see me, come say hi. If you're going to Combo Breaker and you see me, say hi. I will have a camera with me, most likely. I'm gonna be the annoying influencer with a gimbal. I'm gonna have to get used to that. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna have a good time. Let's find someone to raid on the Twitch side, if anybody's live right now. I don't know who's up right now. Let's see here. You're visiting family during Combo Breaker? No worries. I said if you're at Combo Breaker. You don't gotta go. As long as you're not disruptive. I mean, I'm not streaming. I'm going to be, like, recording. I'm not going to be live during Combo Breaker. That's a very different thing. All right. Am I following anybody that's live right now? I mean, I am, but am I following anybody that's live with stuff that is relevant to this right now? Not especially. Who's streaming Rivals? All right, I think we're gonna pull an audible and just go to a streamer that I know y'all like. We will send you guys on over to Coney. I have no idea what he's doing, but, you know, it's a thing. He's always a good time. Go have fun. He's doing a bracket of video game songs. You guys were yelling to me about video game songs earlier. That works. There we go. Go have fun. Go chill. Say what's up. Good night.